everybody, and welcome back to another action figure review. Well, the first in quite some time, but I thought I would check out this figure. So today I'm taking a look at the Pennywise from Hot Toys from It Chapter 2. Let's get the figure out of the box and take a closer look. And here we have Pennywise out of the box. It's not a new figure. It was released a little over a year ago, but I recently saw the movies and then I thought, why not check out this figure? And well, my first impression here is that I really don't regret that. I'm mostly a fan of the first of the movies. It's a decent horror movie. I think the second one is a bit too long, but if you haven't seen them, I still recommend to check them out. But before we continue with Pennywise, let's check out the accessories. And here we have all the included accessories, quite a lot actually, and these accessories gives the opportunity to create some of the most iconic scenes, especially from the first movie. So first, let's begin with the second head sculpt. With the exposed teeth. Really, really cool head sculpt. Just as good as the one already on the figure, I guess. Second, we have a skateboard accessory with a bloody inscription and functioning wheels. And we have this box with the clown jumping out of the box, and the box can be opened and closed and used as a separate accessory. And of course, the red balloon made of translucent plastic here. And this is not a bendy wire, it's some kind of metal, I guess, but wrapped so it looks just like in the movie. And then one of the most iconic accessories, the boat, Georgie. Then we have a severed arm here with good details, bloody and gross, and it's soft plastic, can be used for several other figures and situations as well. And then a wide selection of left and right hands, classic hands like the fists here, and just regular open hands, and then also some specific hands, for example this one to hold the balloon. And we also have a pair of monster clawing hands used for a few scenes in the movie as well. So these are all the accessories that comes with Pennywise. And then we have a base for the figure with a waist grabber here, so you can create dynamic poses of Pennywise dancing or floating in the air. But the centerpiece is really the base here, or the display stand. It's a really, really nice piece. The description, It Chapter 2, and then the diorama with the sewer where Georgie loses his ship. And you can, of course, position the ship on its way down the sewer drain here. Well, and there it went. But the real cool thing about this diorama base is that you can remove the top piece here. And then we have a display for the secondary head sculpt. Fits perfectly in here. And if you put this back on, then you have another iconic scene from the movie. Pennywise looking up and trying to tempt children to come closer. So not only do you get a great diorama base display figure stand, but you also get a place to store the secondary head sculpt. Let's take a closer look at the figure itself. And as I said, my first impressions are just great. I think this is a spot-on likeness of Pennywise. And of course, Pennywise looks very differently during the two movies. Several different crazy facial expressions, and maybe in some scenes his clown costume is more dirty than this. But all in all, I think nobody will doubt that this is Pennywise, and he will look great on your shelf. And as seen here, the balloon scene, or one of the scenes with the balloon, and he holds it just perfectly, looks great. You can really play around with this figure, do some crazy poses, recreate stuff from the movies. Well, only your imagination will be the limit to what you can do with this figure. And technically, this figure is also really easy to work with. The hands and the head sculpt switch out real easy, so no problems there. Here we have Pennywise in full attack beast clown mode. And most of the things you want to do with this figure, you can do, because the articulation is mostly completely unrestricted. Great movement on the head sculpt. Arms with double bends at the elbow. The mid body can also rotate. Legs go up like this and bend just a little bit more than 90 degrees. You have ankle rocker movement. So a good articulation, but the best part, of course, is that the costume here does not restrict the articulation in any way. So go crazy, and this figure can do it. And generally all other stuff on the figure is up to a really good standard as well. The cloth, the tailoring, the details, the paint job, everything is just high quality. So for now, I'm going to leave you with my opinion about the Hot Toys Pennywise figure, and then I'll conclude this review. Well, there's really not much more to say about the Pennywise figure here. It's a great figure that I highly recommend if you are a fan of Pennywise or just horror characters. The quality of the figure is superb, and you get a wide and very cool array of accessories to work with, and as the topping, icing on the cake, a great figure base. The sewer here with a possible storage place for your secondary head sculpt. Thanks a lot for watching this review. Leave a comment and subscribe if you'd like to see more.